For nearly 20 years, football was built around two names: Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. More than just players, they were the heartbeat of the beautiful game. Ballon d'Ors, Champions Leagues, world records. They didn't dominate the era. They were the era. And now, it's ending. The goals are slowing. The spotlight is fading. The world is bracing for the unthinkable. A game without either of them. No more Messi versus Ronaldo. No more La Pulga versus CR7. Just silence. And the echo of a rivalry that once ruled the world. We could spend hours listing their records, the goals, the titles, their achievements. And even then, words would still fall short of capturing what they truly meant to the game. But this story isn't just about the legacy they've built. It's about what happens after. What happens to football when the greatest rivalry in history finally fades into memory.
And then Ronaldo! Messi hits one! Oh, what a goal! That is sensational!
What will that day look like? Maybe it's a packed stadium under a sunset sky, fireworks ready, cameras locked in, millions watching from every corner of the world. The commentators will whisper, the crowd will hold its breath, because everyone knows this is the last dance. In the stands, fans wear old jerseys, some from their childhood, chanting names that shaped their lives. Behind phone screens, across continents, the world scrolls through goodbye posts, flooded with crying emojis, tribute videos, and disbelief. Messi hugs his sons before kickoff. Ronaldo glances at his mother, who can't hold back the tears. And when the final whistle blows, it's not just the end of a match, it's the end of an era. Messi might kneel on the pitch, overwhelmed. Ronaldo might stare into the stands one last time, soaking in the roar. No more cameras, no more pressure, just the echo of two legends walking away from the game they gave everything to. And somewhere, deep down, every fan, whether they were Team Messi or Team Ronaldo, will feel the same thing: heartbreak wrapped in gratitude. Messi and Ronaldo couldn't be more different. One floated, the other forced. Messi was grace, the kind of talent that seemed touched by something divine. He didn't chase the game, it bent around him. Ronaldo, on the other hand, was fury and will, the product of relentless repetition, of a mindset so unshakable that even time feared him. Messi showed us what was possible with pure genius. Ronaldo showed us what's possible with pure obsession. And that's why, across the globe, they didn't just inspire fans, they reshaped them. In backyards and school fields, we all became them. You've definitely tried that wide stance, deep breath, and power pose before taking a free kick, just like Ronaldo. And you've almost certainly dribbled too fast for your own feet, tripping over yourself, wondering how Messi makes it look so effortless. But it wasn't just mimicry, it was belief. Messi and Ronaldo weren't just players, they were ideals of how to dream, of how to fight, of how to create, and how to endure. They embodied two different spirits of the game, and whether you followed the magician or the machine, you weren't just cheering for a footballer, you were defending a way of life. Beyond the pitch, Messi and Ronaldo weren't athletes, they were an entire commercial engine. Cristiano Ronaldo's personal brand alone hit an astounding €850 million valuation in 2025, generating €150 million annually from endorsements and €200 million from playing contracts. Brands paid around $1.6 million per sponsored post from Ronaldo, whose social media interactions drove nearly $1 billion in sponsor value in a single year. Messi's impact was similarly powerful. His sponsors earned over $59 million annually, and some of his posts became the most liked social media content ever. When they played together, El Clasico nights, Champions League finals, TV ratings exploded, stadiums sold out, merchandise flew off shelves, and social engagement cracked global records. But it wasn't just their names, it was the brands they carried. Ronaldo was the face of Nike's Mercurial line, the icon of speed, power, and precision. Messi led Adidas F50 revolution. Light, elegant, unstoppable. Their rivalry didn't just drive viewership, it drove a billion-dollar brand war where every goal felt like a marketing masterstroke. Millions of kids didn't just pick a player, they picked a side. Swoosh or stripes, machine or magician. And as they walk away, it's not just football that feels the loss, it's global marketing. Because their rivalry wasn't just emotional, it powered leagues, clubs, sponsors, and entire brand campaigns. And without it, the machine loses its fuel. Ratings will dip, sponsors will retreat. The tribalism and tension that made football the global spectacle will start to fade. And the truth? That kind of cultural and commercial pull we may never see again. The talent is there. Haaland is a goal machine. Mbappé is a global superstar. Bellingham plays like he was born for the spotlight. But for all their brilliance, they face one problem Messi and Ronaldo never had. They don't have each other. There's no counterweight, no one forcing them to level up every week, no media frenzy comparing their stats after every match day, no generation-defining debate splitting playgrounds, pubs, and press rooms in half. Messi and Ronaldo weren't just great, they were great together. Their rivalry had style, contrast, timing, and tension. It was chaos and control, magic versus machinery. Every goal wasn't just a number, it was a statement. And now, the myth is so big, it casts a shadow over everything. Every time a young player breaks out, the label arrives. A compliment, sure, but also a curse. Because those comparisons aren't fair. And worse, they're inescapable. Greatness can be achieved, but mythology, that takes a rival. And so far, no one's found one. Someday soon, both names will disappear from the team sheets. The stadium chants will quiet. The boots will be hung up for good. And football will move on, as it always does. But something will be missing. Not just the goals or the trophies, but the feeling. That rush when Messi picked up the ball at the halfway line, or when Ronaldo sized up a free kick with that iconic stance. That sense that something extraordinary was about to happen. And then the debate, the eternal one. Who was better? Messi, the artist, who played like he was born with a ball at his feet, or Ronaldo, the machine, who trained like he was born to beat the world. Team Messi versus Team Ronaldo. The most passionate, divisive argument football has ever known. Stats were quoted, trophies were compared, emotions always ran high. But the truth?
People try and make comparisons of who's better, etc. Just enjoy them, man.
It was about being lucky enough to see them both. To watch two once-in-a-lifetime players share the same timeline. And years from now, when someone asks, were they really that good? We won't hesitate. We'll smile and we'll say, you had to be there. The rivalry is ending. The story is complete. But the memories, they'll live on. If this reminded you of why you fell in love with the game, why you argued, cheered, cried, and believed, then maybe this story is worth sharing. Not for the algorithm, not for the numbers, but for everyone who still remembers what it felt like to witness the greatest era football has ever seen. And if you live for stories like this, moments that shaped the game and the legends who defined it, then welcome. Next Gen Football is where those stories are told.